What if a simple habit you do every day is quietly destroying your power windows? Most drivers don't notice the damage until the window slows down, gets stuck, or suddenly stops working. And repairs can cost up to $1,200 per window. The worst part? These failures are often preventable. Today, you'll discover the habits silently ruining power windows and how to make them last for years. And the first mistake? Almost everyone does it wrong. Habit number 11. Stop holding the switch at the limits. That quiet moment when the window hits the top, but the switch is still being held. Feels harmless, right? No noise, no warning. But inside the door, the motor is locked in place, still pulling power, still fighting, and heat starts building instantly. This is where damage begins, and most drivers never see it coming. Hold it too long, and that trapped energy has nowhere to go. The motor overheats fast. Those delicate windings inside can burn out permanently, turning a simple habit into a $300 to $800 repair. And it doesn't stop there. That excess strain travels through the system, leading to wiring damage, switch failure, stretched or snapped regulator cables, and even stripped gears deep inside the mechanism. Modern power windows are built with current sensing and limit switches. These are designed to cut power the moment the glass reaches its limit. But here's the problem. They're not designed to fight against constant pressure. When you keep holding the switch, you override that protection and force the system into stress mode. The fix is simple, but critical. The moment the window stops moving, release the switch immediately. No extra hold. No, just to be sure. If your car has auto mode, use it and let it complete the cycle without interruption. Do this right, and you eliminate heat buildup, protect every internal component, and extend the life of your window system. And once that hidden pressure is gone, the next silent cause of window failure starts to reveal itself. Habit number 10. Never force a stuck window. It starts with hesitation. The window moves slowly, then stops halfway. That's when panic kicks in. Most drivers press harder. Some even slam the switch repeatedly. Others try to push the glass up by hand. It feels like helping, but it's actually making things worse. When a window is stuck, forcing it puts extreme tension on the regulator cables and internal gears. These components are designed for smooth, controlled movement, not sudden pressure. That extra force stretches the cables, throws them off track, and can even snap them completely. At the same time, the gears can grind against each other, wearing down or stripping their teeth. Once that happens, the window may drop suddenly or refuse to move at all. What started as a minor resistance can quickly turn into a $400 to $900 regulator replacement. Instead, stop immediately when resistance is felt. Turn off the car, give the system a few seconds, then try again gently. If it still struggles, check for dirt buildup, ice, or misalignment along the track. And if the problem doesn't go away, don't force it. Have a professional inspect it before the damage spreads. Fix the root cause, not the symptom. Handled correctly, you avoid turning a minor slowdown into a costly failure. Remove the force, and the real cause of that resistance finally becomes clear. Habit number 9. Keep the window trucks lubricated. That slow, dragging movement? It's not always the motor. It's often the window struggling against dry, neglected tracks. Inside those tracks, dust, grime, and hardened rubber build up over time. The glass loses its smooth path. Instead of gliding, it drags and sticks. That resistance forces the motor to work harder than it should. You may start noticing slow operation, jerky movement, or even the window jamming halfway. Then come the warning signs. Squeaking, grinding, or screeching noises. Ignore it long enough, and the strain can burn out the motor. Throw the window out of alignment, and accelerate wear on cables and gears. What starts as friction can easily turn into a $300 to $900 repair. Here's how to fix it before it gets there. If you hear those noises, it's time to lubricate. Lower the window fully. Use a clean cloth to wipe inside the tracks as much as possible. Then, apply a silicone spray directly into the channels. Silicone spray is ideal because it reduces friction without attracting dust or dirt, keeping the tracks clean longer. Keep the nozzle close and spray lightly along both sides. Run the window up and down a few times to spread the lubricant evenly. Wipe off any excess. Make this a habit. Lubricate the tracks at least once a year to keep everything moving freely. The window moves smoothly. The motor runs effortlessly. Components last longer. Remove the friction. The next hidden stress point in your window system starts to reveal itself. Habit number 8. Avoid moisture inside the door panel. That silent drip inside your door, the one you never see or hear, could be slowly destroying your power window system right now. Think about this. You spill coffee near the door controls, or you leave the window slightly open during a storm, or water pushes past the seals during a car wash. That moisture has to go somewhere. Now, if your window seals are worn, water slips past the glass easily. If the vapor barrier is damaged or loose, it no longer shields the wiring and motor. So, water lands directly on them. Add clogged drain holes, and that water gets trapped inside the door. It sits there, slowly causing rust, corrosion, and electrical failure. Over time, switches stop responding. Motors short out, regulators weaken. What started as a small spill or rain exposure turns into a $400 to $1,000 repair. The fix starts with awareness. Be careful with liquids near the door panel. Avoid leaving windows open in the rain. During car washes, check for water intrusion. Then handle the components. Replace worn seals before they fail. Make sure the vapor barrier is sealed properly if the panel has been opened. Clean the drain holes regularly so water can escape. Wipe down rubber seals to keep them tight and flexible. Control the habits. Fix the weak points. Because once moisture gets inside, the damage doesn't stop where it starts. Still with me? That means you're serious about protecting your car. Take a second, hit like and subscribe. These small habits can save you hundreds in repairs. And the next tip might be the one that keeps your window system from failing unexpectedly. Habit number 7. Never operate window when frozen. That moment your window refuses to move on a freezing morning, and you keep pressing the switch anyway, that's when the real damage begins. In winter, moisture freezes the glass to the rubber seals. The window is literally stuck in place. But when you hit the switch, the motor doesn't know that. It still tries to move the glass. Now, it's pushing against solid ice. That resistance spikes instantly. The motor overheats. The regulator takes the hit. Cables stretch and snap. Gears bind. Plastic clips crack under pressure. The rubber seals tear as the glass tries to break free. In extreme cases, the tension builds so fast the tempered glass can shatter. All from one frozen attempt. Most drivers don't realize what's happening inside that door. They just hear the motor and keep trying. The fix is simple, but it requires patience. Never force a frozen window. Start the car. Turn on the defroster and let the cabin warm up. Use a de-icer spray around the window edges to loosen the ice. Once it's free, then operate the window. Before winter even starts, apply a light coat of silicone spray on the rubber seals. It keeps them flexible and prevents the glass from sticking in the first place. Never pour hot water. It can crack the glass instantly. Respect the freeze, or the damage happens faster than you think. And once winter is no longer a threat, another everyday habit quietly starts wearing your system down. Habit number 6. Maintain your battery and alternator. That slow, struggling window, the one that hesitates, then crawls up like it's exhausted. What if the real problem isn't the window at all, but the power feeding it? Behind the scenes, your power windows rely on steady voltage, but when the battery is weak or corroded, or the alternator is failing, that power becomes unstable. A bad alternator can undercharge the system or deliver inconsistent voltage, forcing the window motor to work harder than it should. It starts pulling more current to compensate. That extra load builds heat. Over time, it wears down the motor, stresses the regulator, and shortens the life of every moving part. You may notice dim headlights, slow cranking, flickering interior lights, or windows moving unevenly. These are warning signs most drivers ignore. The fix? It's simple and often free. Pop the hood and inspect your battery terminals. If you see corrosion, clean it using a brush and a baking soda solution. Do this every few months. Check that connections are tight. Test your battery at least twice a year, especially before winter. If your lights flicker or your car struggles to start, have the alternator tested immediately. Stable power means smooth movement. The motor runs efficiently. No strain, no hidden damage. Fix the source. Because once power becomes consistent, the next silent habit becomes impossible to ignore. Habit number 5. Avoid slamming the door with windows half down. That loud slam you barely think about could be quietly wrecking your power window system every single day. Picture this. The window is fully up. You shut the door. The glass is locked tight inside the upper frame. It's supported. The frame absorbs the shock. Everything stays stable. No stress, no movement. Now change one thing. The The window is halfway down. You slam the door again. This time, there's no support at the top. The glass is floating inside the door. That impact has nowhere to go, so it travels straight into the regulator, cables, and mounting clips. Each slam creates tiny shifts. Plastic clips weaken. The regulator starts to misalign. The motor takes on extra strain trying to correct the movement. Do this long enough, and you'll start noticing it. A slight rattle, a loose feel, uneven movement. Then one day, the window jams or tilts, and just like that, a simple habit turns into a costly repair. The fix is simple, but most drivers ignore it. Close doors gently, especially when windows are not fully up. Better yet, make it a habit to roll the window all the way up or down before shutting the door. That way, the glass is either fully supported or safely out of the stress zone. Do this consistently, and everything inside the door stays aligned, tight, and protected. If you're learning something new, show it with a like and subscribe. It helps you stay ahead of costly mistakes most drivers never see coming. Stick around, because the next habit is one almost everyone ignores, and it's quietly damaging your windows. Habit number 4. Normalize using auto window function. That one feature sitting on your door, the one designed to protect your window system. What if avoiding it is actually wearing your windows out faster? Most drivers don't trust the auto window function. Most drivers still prefer manual control, tapping or holding the switch instead of letting the system do the work. It feels more precise, more controlled, but that habit leads to overpressing, repeated inputs, and unnecessary electrical strain. Every extra press sends signals to the motor. It spikes current. It builds heat. Over time, that's how motors overwork and fail prematurely. Here's what most don't realize. Auto windows are engineered to reduce that stress. One press activates a controlled cycle. The system uses limit calibration to know exactly where the window should stop. It also relies on built-in safety sensors that detect resistance, like an obstruction, and instantly cut power or reverse direction. This protects both the motor and the mechanism from overload. Using it is simple. Press the switch firmly once, then release. Let the window complete the movement. Don't interrupt it. Use it for full up or down cycles, especially during daily driving. Do this consistently, and you reduce strain, prevent overheating, and keep the system calibrated. Trust the system, because the next mistake comes from something even smaller, but just as damaging. Habit number 3. Clean and protect the power window. Ever noticed your window slowing down, dragging, almost struggling every time you press the switch? It doesn't start with a failing motor. It starts with dirt quietly building up where you can't see it. Power windows collect grime over time. Dust slips into the tracks. Old lubricant dries out. Road debris sticks to the rubber seals. Then moisture mixes in and turns everything into resistance. Now the glass can't glide smoothly. The motor has to work harder with every use. That extra strain builds heat. Over time, it can burn out the motor, wear down regulator cables, plastic guides, gears, and clips, and even trigger rust inside the tracks. What feels like a minor slowdown today can turn into a stuck or crooked window tomorrow. The fix is simple and takes minutes. Lower the window fully. Use a microfiber cloth or soft brush to remove dirt from the tracks. For stubborn grime, lightly dampen the cloth with a mild cleaner. Never soak it. Dry the area completely. Then apply a thin layer of silicone spray along the seals and inside the tracks. Silicone reduces friction without attracting dust. For metal contact points, use a small amount of white lithium grease, keeping it away from the glass. Cycle the window up and down to spread it evenly. Keep it clean, keep it smooth, and your entire window system works like it should. Habit number 2. Avoid overloading the window. A relaxed drive. Elbow out the window, arm resting on the glass. It feels natural. Almost everyone does it. But inside that door, something is slowly being pushed out of alignment every single time. Power windows are not built to carry weight. The glass is guided by regulator arms, cables, and small plastic mounts designed for smooth up and down movement, not sideways pressure. When weight is placed on the glass, even lightly, it shifts the window off its natural path. The regulator has to compensate. Over time, this leads to bent tracks, stretched cables, loose mounts, and misalignment. You may start noticing the window tilting slightly, moving unevenly, or making subtle noises. Eventually, the motor works harder to correct the imbalance, accelerating wear and reducing its lifespan. The fix is simple, but it requires awareness. Avoid resting your arm or placing any weight on the window. especially when it's partially or fully down. Treat the glass like a moving component, not a support surface. If you need comfort, rest your arm on the door panel. It's built for that. Make this small change and everything inside stays aligned. The motor runs smoothly. The regulator lasts longer. Take the pressure off, because the next hidden issue has nothing to do with force, but everything to do with exposure. Habit number 1. Replace worn motors and regulators. A window that used to glide up effortlessly now hesitates, tilts, or stops halfway. This is where most drivers keep forcing it, not realizing the system is already worn out. Inside the door, the window motor and regulator work together to lift and guide the glass. Over time, they wear down. The motor loses strength. The regulator cables stretch. Gears develop play. The result? Slow movement, uneven travel, clicking or grinding noises, or the window dropping suddenly. Most drivers ignore these signs and keep using the window as usual, but that only adds more strain. The weak motor overheats. The worn regulator struggles to stay aligned. Eventually, everything fails at once, turning a small issue into a complete system breakdown. The right move is early action. The moment you notice sluggish movement, strange noises, or misalignment, it's time to inspect the system. If the motor sounds weak or inconsistent, or the window doesn't move smoothly, don't wait. Replace the worn motor or regulator before it fails completely. In many cases, both components are replaced together to restore full performance. Do it early, and the window returns to smooth, quiet operation. No strain, no hesitation. Everything works like it should. Address the wear before it spreads. It's about something drivers overlook every single day. Small habits, big damage. That's what separates a window that fails early from one that lasts the life of your car. Now you know exactly what to avoid and what to do instead. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What's one habit you're changing today? Your experience might save someone else hundreds. And remember, the next problem hiding in your car isn't always loud or obvious. It's the quiet habit you repeat every day.